Welcome, Imagineators. Today we're going to be doing a really nice little recipe for a watermelon rind salad. If you've ever been to Boma, you'll notice that on that buffet they've got this really great watermelon rind salad. And what I love about this recipe is it's a way to prevent yourself from having a lot of waste in your kitchen. So when you have that watermelon that you're going to be cutting up, don't throw away that watermelon rind. What you can do is just take a vegetable peeler to the watermelon rind and you can just kind of peel off different sections here. So you can just kind of have your vegetable peeler ready and you can get in there and just start peeling off sections. Just like that. Just nice thin shavings. Now, if you want to make sure you get in there, try to get as much of it as you can. This can take a little bit of time. And eventually, you'll have a bowl of watermelon rind. Now what we need to do is make our dressing for the watermelon rind salad. Really, it's called the watermelon rind salad, but it's essentially just like a pickled watermelon rind. That's what we're going to put together next. For our watermelon rind salad, we're going to need a pot. That's what we've got right here. Into that pot, we're going to go with some ginger. Boom. All right, next thing we're going to go with is about a cup of Grenadine. So there's our cup of Grenadine. We're going to pour that right in there. You can scale back on the Grenadine if you don't like all that sweetness, but I do recommend having it in there. The next thing we're going to do is we're going to go with half a cup of rice vinegar and then half a cup of red wine vinegar. So that's what's in here, a mix of those two vinegars. Those are going to go right in as well. Next thing we're going to go with is some sugar. You need about a cup of sugar here, and that's going to go right in as well. And we're going to finish that off with a cup of H2O. That's going to go in as well. And then you're going to take this, you're going to put this on your burner, bring it up to a boil. All right, so our dressing is up to a boil, so we're ready to add that to our watermelon rind that I put in a jar here, just to make it a little bit easier. You can do this in glass or Tupperware, whatever you prefer. I just like a jar because, I don't know, I like using glass for stuff like this. We got that up to a boil. There it is, doing its thing. Woohoo! All right, so now we're just going to take this and we're going to ladle it right into our jar. And there we go. And you can eat this after a couple of hours, but I really recommend letting it sit at least overnight, preferably for 2 days, just so that way you get the kind of maximum effectiveness of this pickling liquid kind of sinking in. Particularly because that watermelon rind is a little bit coarse also. So this will kind of help it pickle up. And I always like using a little bit more liquid than I think I need. Really almost get that to the very top, because as that pickling liquid soaks, you'll see that level kind of go down a hair. We have that all set to go. We're going to let this cool on the counter, and then we're going to just refrigerate it for a couple of days, and there's our watermelon rind salad. This is a really easy recipe to make. It's something that you can do to reduce waste in your kitchen and really have that kind of extra dish. It's like an extra picnic dish that you didn't even need to buy anything for. So I highly recommend making this. It's light, it's refreshing, and it's just a really great palate cleanser.
Thanks for watching.
Bye, everybody.